Hi, my name is Justin Penik. This is NFL Guess the Player, and it's a secret theme edition.
Jolly Olive here, playing my favorite game on the Jam Football channel. I love Guess the Player.
The theme's a secret, huh?
Keep in mind what it could be. You get a bonus point at the end if you guess it correctly. Who is this player?
College, I don't think I recognize.
First off, we got 4 years in New England. He's heralded as the best backup in the game. Any team would be lucky to have him.
Like, I'd assume they're all going to be, like, pretty normal guys.
Even the third string, Jacoby Brissett, people are hyped up about him too. The New England, they have a plentiful amount of quarterbacks. So he goes to San Francisco.
I am feeling like I'm going to need the position.
He's okay. They go to a Super Bowl. They lose that Super Bowl. He ends up being not too good.
Quarterback? I don't feel better about that at all.
He's hamstringing this very talented team, so they get rid of him. Who picks him up? None other than the new quarterback wasteland that is known as the Las Vegas Raiders.
I think he's still on the Raiders, Aiden McConnell.
It's crazy that you just pulled out Aiden McConnell and not who this is. Got that within the first millisecond of looking at this.
Sure.
And Dalton's trying to deceive me into thinking that this is not Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Your official theme guess comes at the end, though, so you can guess now, but I won't say anything.
Sexiest players. Yeah, he is a quarterback, and it is Jimmy Garoppolo.
2 points.
I don't know what that college is.
That college is Eastern Illinois.
I might ask you during this quiz to spell it for me just out of the blue.
Who is this player?
We have another player here. How about 9 years with your Cincinnati Bengals after a 4-year stint at TCU? And then we got Cowboys, Bears, Saints, and Panthers. Very interesting.
Does appear to be an active guy.
Oh, yeah.
TCU to the Bengals for a long time.
We were a Carolina Panther now. We were a New Orleans Saint. Then we were a Chicago Bear. Then we were a Dallas Cowboy. And now we were a Bengal.
Dominant running back for a while who's now bouncing around trying to hang on.
I'm inclined to believe this would be Andy Dalton.
Because you like to start quarterback and then you go skill position player after.
This is Andy Dalton.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I know who this is. It's another quarterback. It's the longtime quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. But yeah, this is going to be Andy Dalton.
What's the running joke with Andy Dalton? That he plays like the Bengals like every year, despite being on all these different teams. Isn't that the running joke?
Is that a joke?
It's a nice head of hair.
Just a nice head of hair. Andy Dalton. So my first guess on the theme was sexiest players.
Right.
But now my next guess is backup quarterbacks.
When you said the running back thing, scared me a little bit, Del.
Oh, now this is fun. University of Houston, and then we've been at Buffalo Bill ever since.
Oh, wow. Not a lot to go on here.
What's messed up is there is a name that came to my head, and it's based mostly off the silhouette and what positions could have that.
I see. This is evil to just do a one-teamer.
This is giving defensive player.
Currently thinking of a defensive tackle.
But this guy's got something funky going on in the back of his head. So Suzanne, interior defensive lineman. Crap.
Let's just quickly fire off the hint here. It is an interior defensive lineman. It's not Von Miller, I'll tell you that, because Von Miller played for the Broncos.
I don't think is like a household name.
I feel like this isn't Ed Oliver.
Is this Ed Oliver?
I'm going to say I don't know.
Does he have that hair? Ed Oliver got that hair going on? I was never going to get Ed Oliver, but now I know the interior defensive lineman's Ed Oliver. Yes. Oh my God!
My God, I forget which year of Madden. I like to play like a fantasy draft, and he's a guy who I would make sure I get on every team because I was just kind of nuts with him as my user guy.
Ed Oliver, yeah, I wasn't going to get there. Same last name as me. That would have been a great hint.
Wow.
Would have given away a lot.
I thought his beard was the back of his head.
Ha!
All right, before we keep guessing that player, I got to talk to you about Cushy Dreams, today's sponsor of this video. It's officially the holiday season. Christmas, Hanukkah, Super Bowl Sunday, even pitchers and catchers are going to be reporting for you baseball fans. And the best way to unwind and relax and lean back this holiday season is with our friends over at Cushy Dreams. Cushy Dreams, the finest in legal cannabis. They've got our favorite edibles, the best Delta 9 THC gummies. They're legal too. They're going to ship directly to you. And you can take 30% off all D9 gummies in the entire store from now until Christmas Day with our code JOHNBOYTHC. 3 winners are going to receive $100 Cushy Dreams credit. Each order over $50 qualifies as an entry. Winners are going to be chosen at random and contacted by the final day of the year, December 31st, and the offer ends on Christmas Day. Get in on it now. Let's keep guessing the player. Cushy Dreams. You'll be glad you did.
All right, University of Notre Dame, and then a Giant for many, many years. In fact, he's on both Super Bowl teams.
Okay, not an active guy, but I think I recognize that silhouette. A longtime Giant, so that usually helps me. Raiders for 2 years, Notre Dame.
Interesting. A Giant for 8 or 9 years, and then a Raider, and then it's kaput? It's done?
This could be a really bad look, Mr. Weatherman, so figure your shit out.
Yeah, how rude of you. Bald head. Ahmad Bradshaw was a Colt. This might be Jeremy. No, it's not. Jeremy Shockey wasn't bald. No. So I think we're dealing with a defensive player again. It's not GPP, because this is too early for GPP. It could be Tuck.
Oh, this is Justin Tuck. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I'm inclined to say this is Justin Tuck.
I need to get back in this if I'm going to have a good score, so I'm not going to use my hint. I'm just going to say Justin Tuck. Let's go.
I said out there that you were going to get that one right away, but he's not easier than Ed Oliver.
Please use a Giants picture next time. He's not a Oakland Raider.
Panthers QB 03 to 09.
Sometime between his college and NFL. Is that like a USFL situation?
Shout out Rob Sale, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. 03 to 09 we're Panther. 2010 we're a Cleveland Brown. 2011 we are a Houston Texan.
And then he lands in the Browns carousel of quarterbacks, and then he's a Texan at the end. Matt Schaub was a Texans quarterback for longer than I think.
I don't know why I'm like only thinking of quarterbacks right now. I don't know if that should be not like stop doing that or assuming it's just gonna be that.
Long-ish career, but still could, hey, we could be with we're not solidifying ourselves as a backup quarterback here. 03 to 09 though, we have to be pretty known as a Panther though.
Saints early on, I have no idea. I mean, all those teams are terrible. Before Breeze gets there, and it's not Breeze. The Panthers is going to be the biggest thing, and maybe the Browns 2010, because I'm pretty sure that's like a terrible Browns team, and for some reason I feel like I know a lot about those early, like really bad pre-Hugh Jackson Browns teams.
I need him. Crap!
I'll find out the position. Quarterback, fuck. Okay.
Let's think. This is a very unique path, so it should be very helpful. No, but I'm going to recognize the name.
Yeah.
This isn't 03. I think that's a Super Bowl year for them. So who the fuck is their Super Bowl quarterback? I know this.
I fully don't know the career path of Jake Delhomme. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I know him as a Panther. I don't know him as anything else. You know what? I do remember him being a Brown. I can't believe you got Ed Oliver.
I'm not
in
getting
the
this
snap
guy.
of a finger, and it's Jimmy G and this guy.
Jimmy G and this guy
That's
are
your
giving me trouble.
But you're struggling.
But I made up a big gap with that Ed Oliver.
I know you did. This is Jake Delhomme. Yeah. Great job. Look at that nose.
All right, I won't waste any more time. Let's just see.
I just can't think of any Panthers quarterbacks. I'm offing myself. Jake Delhomme.
You know Jake Delhomme.
I know Jake Delhomme.
You know Jake Delhomme.
You nailed the quarterback part.
Yeah, and I knew what he looked like. I knew he had that stupid baby face.
Never knew Jake Delhomme had that schnoz on him.
Ohio State University.
We are Oklahoma State Cowboy, then we are a Dallas Cowboy, and then we are a Minnesota Viking.
Silhouette is just not it's not cluing me in.
You know who was an Oklahoma State Cowboy? Justin Blackman was an Oklahoma State Cowboy. Brandon Whedon was an Oklahoma State Cowboy, but this is
Who would be with the Cowboys for a long time pre-Zeke? It's not Cole Beasley, because Cole Beasley was a Buffalo Bill and New York Giant.
I think I may need a hint. Because just when I want to say quarterback, you throw interior defensive lineman out there.
Pretty sure those Vikings teams are good. Because the Vikings are never truly bad.
Let's learn a position. Kicker, great.
Hint. Cry, I hate you. I hate you. I don't like you. I really don't like you.
It's a kicker? No fucking way.
Yep. I was waiting.
Is this,
Why am I only thinking of Eagles kickers right now? That's not helpful.
This is not a kicker with a funky name, though. This is not Nick Folk.
Nick Folk is a funky name to you?
No. The kicker with a funky name, I don't know his name. Nick Folk is a separate player.
My hint to you is that his initials are a position group in football.
CB. I think it's CB. DB.
It's not Blair Walsh, I don't think.
That's
It's not
great
Blair
poll
Walsh.
because that was the Vikings.
No,
kicker
this is who I had in fantasy one year, and he was actually really good. I think this is Dan Bailey. Yeah, it's Dan Bailey.
Let's go, Jolly.
You didn't get that?
No, he
Even
Penik
with
did
the
not.
hint? Wow.
Kicker's just like, I'm starting to feel like if I didn't know him by now, I'm just not going to know him. And I'm fine. Dan Bailey. Yep, I do remember him.
Dan Bradley. No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, and I'm gonna get mad at myself. Fuck. Yeah, I would have not got that.
You don't remember Dan Bailey?
I do remember Dan Bailey, but here's your evil thing, is that I hate kickers.
You hate kickers.
And the only reason why we call back to a previous video, the only reason why I got Matt Prater right is because I said it angrily because that was the first kicker that came to my brain. Who is this player?
UCLA.
Jacksonville, and then we're going to the Steelers. I think this may be a pass rusher or a linebacker.
We have a UCLA grad. Oh, this is
The silhouette does look familiar, and I think the years line up on a guy I'm thinking of. But there's a few guys with at least those two NFL teams that I'm thinking of. So just double checking a couple names in my head.
This looks like Myles Jack. I think this is Myles Jack, and he left, so I'm just gonna fire it off. It's Myles
Holy
Jack.
shit.
I recognize the hair. Yeah, this is Myles Jack.
You got Myles Jack that quick?
Yeah.
I'm really bad with colleges before I started, quote unquote, covering football. So I don't know where Myles Jack went to school, but I do feel like Myles Jack was a Jaguar and a Steelers. So Myles Jack, I'm locking in. Linebacker, yes. Boom. Very quickly.
I think this is Myles Jack.
Oh yeah.
My guy.
Oh yeah.
How?
All right, so that makes up for the really bad Panthers quarterback miss. I feel good about that.
There was a secret theme to this episode. Did you realize what it was?
I have no idea what this theme is.
I don't know.
So I have a guess for what I think the theme is.
I'm curious because I think you're hovering around it.
I think the theme is every player has a name of a John Boy Media employee in it.
Andy Dalton, Jake Delhomme.
Oh.
Myles Jack Doyle, Jake Storielli, Justin Penik, Jack Oliver.
Let's go.
That is the correct
Because
team.
Jack is me. Jake well, yeah.
No, that's not who
Oliver is me, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jack would be
Doyle.
Jack Doyle. Okay. So I win. So thank you for watching. Tie goes to the runner. I'm the runner. You're the man on base. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to GM Football. And that's all I have to say.